the food down there is amazing. They have all sorts of different kinds of food. Like I mentioned earlier, they like to fry just about anything. While I was down there, they had a night where all the ward members got it was called, I can't remember what it was called, but it was just basically a random food night. So they brought up a whole bunch, from squirrel, turtle, fish. They had a typical chicken and such, but really just random. I think they had some alligator as well. Just random foods that were fun to eat. Those aren't typical things you'll eat, but ones that are fried chicken, hush puppies, biscuits and gravy, grits. I love grits. They have cheese grits. I'm not a big fan of cheese grits, but I love normal, just buttery, delicious grits. And I ate a lot of Hispanic food, being Spanish speaking as well. So, all sorts of amazing tacos, and I had cow brain tacos and cow tongue tacos, but then your normal chicken and beef tacos that were really, really good. That was all actually pretty good too. We taught one family that was from Trinidad and Tobago, and we ate chicken feet as well. So that was interesting stuff, but nothing you should be too, or any missionary should be too worried about. Those weren't very typical foods. They were just kind of random that we happened to eat. But yeah, just delicious food. Obviously they have the typical stuff, fast food chains there that you'd have anywhere in the U.S. But the stuff unique to them. Oh, also okra is something you'll run into. Interesting vegetable. I'm not too fond of it, but you might be, or other people might be. But yeah, and they have pickled okra too. But yeah, I think there's probably some areas they'll have pecans or pecans, however you choose to say it, all over, and they'll collect them in buckets and put them in whatever they're cooking somehow. Find creative ways to involve them in their cooking, or they'll just pick them up off the street and eat them. I kind of got sick of that. It's pretty dry nut if you're just picking it up off the sidewalk and eating it. I did that for a little bit, but then it was just like, no thanks. So, but those are all over in some parts, and peanuts as well. They have a lot of peanut farms, and so you can eat quite a bit of that. Boiled peanuts is another thing to watch out for. I don't think they're particularly too delicious, but other people do. They're not bad. So yeah, that's another thing that I think is pretty unique to the food scene there in Georgia.